Welcome to Scary Stories, the YouTube channel that brings you the most bone-chilling tales from around the world. If you're a fan of horror, suspense, and the paranormal, then you're in for a treat with our latest story, 12 Desperate Hours. This story follows a young girl named Val, who is taking a walk in the park with her children when a premeditated murderer bursts into her home and takes her and her children hostage. With every passing minute, the hope of salvation fades, and Val must find a way to protect her family and escape the clutches of this deranged criminal. As the story unfolds, you will be on the edge of your seat, feeling the fear and tension as if you were right there with Val and her children. This is a story that will leave you breathless and remind you that evil is always lurking just around the corner. So sit back, turn off the lights, and get ready for a thrilling ride into the unknown with 12 Desperate Hours. Val's heart pounded in her chest as she looked at the intruder standing in her living room. She could see the glint of madness in his eyes and knew that he was capable of anything. She tried to stay calm and keep her children quiet, hoping that the police would arrive soon. But Danny was in no hurry. He seemed to be enjoying the power he held over them, taunting them with threats and insults. Val could feel her fear turning into anger as she watched him menace her children. Then, suddenly, the phone rang. Danny answered it and Val could hear a muffled voice on the other end. Danny's expression changed as he listened, and Val knew that something was about to happen. With a wild look in his eyes, Danny dragged Val and the children out of the house and into his car. He drove recklessly through the city streets, ignoring red lights and stop signs. Val tried to calm her children, but she knew that they were all in grave danger. Finally, they arrived at an abandoned building on the outskirts of town. Danny dragged them inside and locked the door behind them. The place was dark and musty, with broken furniture and peeling wallpaper. For hours, they sat in silence, waiting for something to happen. Val could feel the tension building inside her, and she knew that they were running out of time. Then, just as she thought all hope was lost, she heard the sound of police sirens outside. Danny panicked and grabbed a gun, pointing it at Val and the children. But before he could do anything, the door burst open and a team of armed officers rushed inside. There was a brief struggle, and then Danny was on the ground, handcuffed and defeated. Val and her children were safe, but the memory of those 12 hours of despair would stay with them forever. They would never forget the terror of being held hostage, the fear of never seeing their loved ones again, and the knowledge that evil was always lurking just around the corner. If you enjoy spine-chilling tales like 12 Desperate Hours, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Scary Stories. We bring you the best in horror, suspense, and the paranormal, with new videos uploaded regularly. Our channel is home to a community of horror fans from around the world, who love to discuss and share their favorite scary stories. Join us for a journey into the dark and twisted world of horror, where every story will leave you on the edge of your seat. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe to our channel and join us for a terrifying ride into the unknown. But beware, once you start watching, you may never look at the world the same way again.